Hello. Okay. I'm in the middle of a sneeze attack. I don't know what happened. My histamines ain't very anti right now. Um, hello, welcome. It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday. And Wednesdays are for Ask Coach Catasha. We'll let y'all come in and get settled. Um, yeah. Well, okay. So we're not gonna be here too long today. It is Wednesday, and Wednesdays are for Ask Coach Katasha. But today is my husband's birthday, so we're about to go have dinner and stuff. But I did want to come on, and we actually did have a question, but um, in my expert opinion, this was not the best place for it. It was outside of the scope of what I do. Um, so I had to actually hook that person up with some resources, like get them with some people. I do think it's something that we should discuss maybe in the future, but I didn't feel like that. Yeah, it didn't feel like that. It didn't feel like Ask Coach Katasha question. So I do think that we will come back to it, and we will talk about it at some point. But I just didn't feel like right now is the time. I'll let them, go do the things they need to do, and then maybe we can discuss it when a better place presents itself. So, but I did get the question. I did have a question. I'm not gonna bring it to us right now. So, with that being said, please send your questions. If you have questions that you are looking for answers for, that you are not sure where you can talk to someone about, or anything like that, you can absolutely remain anonymous. You can submit that question to my inbox, and I will be happy to bring it back to the chat so that we can discuss it. Many people have some of the same questions anyway, so if you do get the courage to ask that question, you're not only helping yourself, you're helping other people who did not have that space at the time. So I want to encourage you to use the resources to ask the questions, because that's what I'm here for. If you are not shy, of course, you can stop by any Wednesday and you can ask your questions live, and I'll be happy to answer them live. Any questions that you may have. If you are sending those questions, you can send them to my website at expressionofrepression.com, or you can send them to any of my social media inboxes. I'll be happy to bring them out. Oh, we did have one question. We did have another question I just remembered from last week. Um, we did. Hold on. We absolutely did. Okay. So we did have a question. We'll get to that in a second. Let's finish talking about how we ask the questions and use the resources. So you can drop those in any of my inboxes. I'll be happy to answer, bring them back. You can do it on Facebook, Twitch, wherever you are. I will be happy to come to you to get the answers to bring you the answers that you need. So, yes, that's how you do it. Again, you can remain anonymous. You also are not going to be judged for your questions or for any kind of assistance or help you may need. There is no space for shame or anything like that. I want you to know that's the most important part. I think another sneeze is coming. Hold on. Okay. Man, just some days I think it's just crazy weather, but what can we do? But yeah, it's cold one day, it's hot another day. I don't even know. I'm sure my sinuses don't know either. I don't need to be doing this because I got makeup on my eyes. Anyway, so feel free to ask any questions that you may have. I'll be happy to answer them. We did have a question last week from that to be brought back to the chat, And that question was about toys and STD transmissions, which is a really, really good question. The question was, I'm assuming it just said transmission of STDs and toys, but the question essentially is, can you get a sexually transmitted infection from sharing toys? And the answer to that is absolutely. Any type of intimate bits that you are exchanging that bacteria can travel to intimate places in the body, you do run the risk of getting whatever infections they may also have. So it is not wise to share toys. If you do have toys that you share, you can always, use barrier contraceptives with those toys as you're using them, to give yourself additional protection. But in the best case scenario, everybody wants to have their own toys. You should not be mixing and using other people's toys, especially internally. Externally, you can probably get away with that, like if it's a paddle or a flogger, things like that. Those are usually okay, and you don't have to worry about sexually transmitted infections. Although there are still ways, if you have open lesions and that material has come in contact with someone who may have hepatitis or something like that. You never know. Um, and it gets into those intimate bits or it gets into any open lesions, you do run the risk of still catching stuff. But that's a very low percentage, right? Unless again you have open lesions. But some toys that you would use, external toys that you would use, you do not have to worry about um, the risk of sharing toys like handcuffs and blindfolds and things like that. Those are not things that you're gonna see a transmission of an STI from one person to another. But if there are toys that people are using internally that propels the probability up exponentially, that you can. So anything that you're going to be inserting into your body needs to be clean and free of any type of bacterias, STIs, infections, anything. You want it to be completely clear. And so, again, one of the easiest ways around that is to make sure you're using a barrier contraceptive if you are playing with toys. And you also have to remember that the material that toys are made from is porous. So it's highly unlikely that you'll be able to clean certain things away. That material is very, very porous and things can get caught in the cracks and all of those like little nooks that are inside the material, the little rubber material or whatever it's made from. Um, it is usually a porous surface, and that porous surface can harbor things deep down inside of the toy. So, don't share if you don't have to. If you do have to share, use some type of barrier contraceptive to ensure that you are not passing things from one person to the other. Okay? So, um that was the question. Did we have information? Did I have information on the transmission of STIs with toys? Okay, right? Okay, okay. So I also wanted to come on and let y'all know that was the only question that we had that to answer. I do want to let y'all know what's going on. It's beginning of the new year, so we got stuff going on. Hold on, let me close my office up because my husband here working too. He been working for a couple days, and I don't want his information to be on my stuff. Hold on, please. I don't want to do that too hard. Oh. All right. Okay, where were we? Ooh, what we got going on? Okay, so we are bringing back our Ask Coach Katasha. I mean, our Sex Ed with Coach Katasha, which is just our basic um, sexual education class that we have for adults, not the trailer comfy. the Our basic sex education class for adults. it's going to be on our Patreon, though. We're going to be doing it on our Patreon. So our Patreon is going to be focused more toward pleasure. A lot of the things that people have questions about are not things that I could go into depth on, if you get my drift, based on certain things. And again, I want you to know the information, but it's not always the best platform to give that. Patreon gives me the opportunity to do that. And so our very first class is going to be we're going to do the first and third Februaries um, of each month to go in. I think the very first one is February 2nd. Yes, February 2nd. And that very first class is going to be over. Dun, 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 dun. The urethral sponge, aka the Gaffenberg spot, aka the G spot. Because it is still my most asked question when people want to know about sex ed. They want to know about the G spot. So we're gonna we're gonna go in depth, get down through there, so that I can tell you exactly where to find it, exactly how to touch it, and what to do with what comes out of your body. Okay, how to make sure you're having a safe experience, and that give you the best chance of finding it. There are many people on a mission to try to try to get to it, try to find it. Some people have access to it, they know how to get to it. Some people accidentally get to it. Some people only ever did it once. Some people don't think they can do it at all. So we'll just take a little bit of time, get down in there. We're going to talk about anatomy. We're going to talk about innervation, where the nerves are, how to stimulate the nerves, and what exactly is happening to the body, and like how all of it's connected. So that's going to be on February the 2nd. You do have to be a member of my Patreon to get that information, but it is only $6 a month. It's only $6. I know. Everything is a subscription. I know it. I know. And as soon as I got, as soon as I get some money, then it won't be. But no. There is also a lot of information that we put on there that is also free. So you are free to just come and follow us anyway. You don't have to subscribe to to have access to some of the content that we are covering. But when we get into the deep stuff, and I really want to dedicate the page to like deep pleasure, like a profound understanding of pleasure and technical guides on how to get there, what to do, what exactly, how you should be laying, how should you be splayed, all of those things, all the things that actually do help you get to the place that you're trying to get to. So we're going to be doing that. I'm excited about that. And then, of course, I got some books coming. I don't know why. I'm working on a journal, and it's just like, it's giving me all the feels. I think that's what it is. It's kind of like it's a internal perspectives of yourself, but like how you view yourself sexually. And I'm trying not to lead the conversation too much, but all the other journals that I'm looking at have, it's a very leading convo. Like I don't want to tell you how to feel. I just want you to answer the question, but I need to make it genuine so it feels, like good or whatever. So yeah, man. I'm working on it, but I thought it would be a lot quicker to like pull it off, but it's not. Like I'm having big feelings about it. I'm having real big feelings about it. Okay. So, I don't have anything else. And again, it is my sugar muffin's birthday, and I'm about to go take him to dinner. I had to debo my way in to pay, and he probably still not gonna let me pay. I'm trying to like get out in front of it so he don't. But man, like at least let me pay for the dinner, jeez. But boys, I'm not gonna be mad that oh darn, I can't spend my money. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna take him out to dinner for his birthday, and I got a lot of work, back end work to do, because we're gonna be start ramping back up in February, with all of our new things and getting stuff ready for what's to come. I got some classes. Um, Girl, do you see me looking at you, girl? Girl, no, you did not miss that. It says, "Did you say when you be having another party, or did I miss that?" Nope, you didn't miss it. I did not. I did not say that. I did not. Listen, baby, Christmas took me out. Took me out. Okay, I don't know. I don't know. Mm-mm. We can have it at your house. Let's have it. I'm down. We can have it at your house. That's why I don't want to have it. I don't want to have it at this one. I don't want to get. It's so stressful. It's so much. It's so much work. Doing it, me and Tony was talking about this. Having a party in the house that you live in is crazy. Like, I live here. Like, well, come on, bro. Don't be like that. You can do it, and I'll help set up and clean up. Boo. Boo. Throw tomatoes. Throw in tomatoes. I'm not letting y'all rope me in. I'm not. I'm not doing it. I'm not. I'm not going. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. Mm-mm. Can I? I'll help clean up. Girl. People have no. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. That's all I got. When I don't know. I don't y'all all right. I don't know. I love feel like I mean, y'all cool. You but I don't know about love. It is. It's a lot of work. I have to think about it. Some more, a lot more, many more minutes to think about it. Cause y'all not finna do nothing but stress me out with six of y'all in here on my nerves. I'm not finna no. Nothing but be stressful. That's all it is. Stress. And we're supposed to be leaving. I hear Bruce and now he working. I'm finna throw that phone out the backyard. It's his birthday. Get off the phone. Oh man. Well, that's all I have for today. Uh, don't do that. I'm not. Don't do that. Don't even do it. I'm gonna go so I can go and we're gonna go to Jamil's. I'm excited. I love Jamil's. Give me some catfish. Give me 657 pieces of catfish in that basket because it's so good. Um, get a steak for my sugar muffins for his birthday. So I will be back on Wednesday, next Wednesday. Y'all make sure y'all have a safe Martin Luther King Day. Um, catch some candy for me. Yeah, it's on the 19th. Yep. Okay. So a good Martin Luther King Day. I will. I'm really upset because it's been like days. Like it's been back to back stuff. And what's the purpose of taking off if you still gotta be at work? Like you still working. Um, you know me. I don't work on my birthday. Don't come looking for me, baby. I don't do that. All right. Okay. I will see y'all next week, next Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you have any sexual health questions, please send them to expressionofrepression@gmail.com, or you can search me on any of the social media sites. Look for Coach Catasha with a C, and you should find me, and you can drop it in any of my inboxes, and I will be happy to answer those questions and bring them back to the chat so we can talk about them together, okay? I will see y'all next week. Peace and play nice.